Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Age of Empires 4 replay. Spawn bottom right side as the Red Zuzi's Legacy, we've got SAS. Spawn top left side as a Cyan Delhi's Sultanate, we've got 1puppypaw. When it comes to map generation, I do notice that we got both tier deposits pretty close to supply red. And its tree making a nice line this way. Bit of gold and berries back here. Probably should also think about a good spot for meditation gardens. First instincts right here. He could try deploying between these two gold deposits, but just getting gold, he may be able to skim the stone there. It's very lenient. Could try pulling it right there, get the berries, gold, and a bit of wood chips. But yeah, I'm not sure where he should deploy his meditation garden. Really small player does have all of the small gold deposit this way with some berries back here. And berries here, so he has a good amount of food in the back line with some food in the front line as well. So he should start expanding towards south, southwest direction overall. Ready to go either direction. These villagers eyeing for the meditation gardens right there. Not a particularly great spot, but not necessarily bad. It's not really a great map overall. Dome of the Faith not being deployed on the field. We'll give him 34 food per second, 24 gold per second, and probably, I want to say 15 wood per minute, not per second. I'm always wrong about the wood. I'm always very far off. Give a couple minutes to tick, tell us the total amount. Some faith being established here. Seven. Yeah. Oh wait, nope. It's still ticking up. Bit of damage there. Scout will disturb it, however. Yeah, 9. I'm always off. I can never tell you the amount of wood you get from it. And of course going for all the research. Going for professional scouts before going for survival techniques. This mill's not queued up anything at the moment, so that may be an oversight there. Actuality. I actually don't know where the... Is there a third mill in the field? You see here, the server techniques is partially queued up, but nothing actually researched at the moment. Maybe overthinking it. Sign does have a good number of guys ready to trade forward, trying to torch down the meditation gardens. Yuzi's legacy has nothing at the moment. Going for the Jiangyan Tower as well, getting his early Song Dynasty as well as an early secondary town center. Meditation gardens will be severely disturbed. Cyan Scout does take a little bit of damage. Cyan could go for professional scouts first. You can start queuing up some scouts to beat down here to try to steal some deer. There are 14 deer in total. No easy number to be divisible other than by 2 and or 7. But still 3 maybe a good number. Or 4. Song Dynasty now complete. Got Spearman now being queued up by the Zuzi's Legacy player. Into free Spearman. Ardent Spearman research on the way. Scout is down, not big surprise. At least one player now makes some archers. Plus 1 range damage on the way as well. Multiple sacred sites now captured. There's its archers, Ghazi Raider, and local doggo. Spearman heading up north, trying to decapture the sacred site there. Very nice. And Cannoneer Slit does get a bit damaged, so Spearman can easily overrun this by that number of Ghazi Raiders. Addition Garden's courses disturbed by 20%, it looks like. Good number of archer range being put on field and get some free Zunch news. Spearman stabbing the Scholar. Scholar trying to prevent the 6-5 from being decaptured. Archers will clean up those Spearmen, no problem. The Scholar may go down. Scholar's now trying to abandon the region. Takes out those Spearmen now. Zuzi's legacy player does have now a couple Spearmen on the build queue. I got some deer being collected up. He is, I think, starting to steal some deer. Or at least just trying to grab his own deer deposit nearby. He does currently have 3 scouts in the field, trying to clean up all the deer on the map. Which will give him, well, a lot of food to eat with. Ghazi Raiders do take a bit of damage there. House of Learning now being queued on up by the Delhi Sultanate player, which will give him 6 unique research. A good number is introduced here, but without any range upgrades, they'll do minimal damage to these Ghazi Raiders. Got another KG upgrade, or however you pronounce that, the Honed Blaze. Gilji? I have no idea how to pronounce that. Key... Lige? I should just stop. Of course, the various veteran research as well. Multiple walls, palisade walls being built now. As well as a granary, Red's just trying to dig in. He does have 2 talent centers, so it does have good villager generation. Ghazi Raiders push way forward, trying to gauge. Some of these villagers are starting to go down. There's damage over there. Some of the farms tend to be raided. They get some damage there. That one does get set ablaze. Over here, Spearman does go down. Some Spearman being cleaned on up. This farm will be destroyed. Trying to get out some of those villagers. That village does live. Though it probably has concussion. Ghazi Raiders are backing on off. Does take a little bit of damage there. Nothing too, well, quite a bit significant. A large number of these Ghazi Raiders are quite wounded, so maybe falling back to a Scholar would give them some good health regen. We do now have a keep here, mosque and lumber camp. An archer and a lancers here. Zuzi's legacy player still has not started Agion up. We'll probably go for Zuzi's academy, guessing. little bit too late for the Shaolin Monastery to pick up the relics. It went down there. Various research not being complete, going for reinforcement foundations. Villagers do get inside the outpost. No hand cannoneer slits. Zeus does Preforge and deal with those archers. Spearmen trying to engage those lancers and Ghazi raiders. Zeus doing a good job focusing down those archers. Right now it is of course Feudal Age units versus Castle Age units, which is going to be a bit of a problem. At least someone generally doesn't pull off timely attacks, but in this case he does have a timing attack. Multiple hand cannoneer slits being established, which are very cost effective versus these heavy units. Alright, starting to get overran by these forces. Dallas garrison is of units inside the town center. Our brief one to get on the far side. Taking out some of those archers there. Very, very good plays there to hop in and out. But now some of his other villagers are going down, as well as Imperial officials. He does have a superior number of villagers at the moment. Imperial officials starting going down there. Archers going down as well. Lance is slowly being picked on off as a fortified outpost here. The hand cannoneer slits are pretty cost effective. They do 26 damage, so they punch through the armor quite nicely. I do think hand cannoneer slits overall are just better than spring gold slits. They're just significantly more cost effective. More amounts of farms being established in the field. That villager does not go down there. Now instead of firing away, and so as the capital. Fortified outpost here. You also have the axe increasing archers and crossbow range by 0.5. And now do have a tower elephant here. It does have really high range armor. Unlike Zunshu's can do much damage to it in either way. We do also, and also crossbow do not do bullet damage to as well. Tower elephants are excellent anti-ranged units. And the archers on the back of them does provide some decent firepower as well. Each one does 17 damage. So really high base damage, able to punch it through a lot of armor, and decent attack speed as well. Stone being clicked up there. All 6 guys captured up by Cyan as well. As another 9 minutes before victory. Red really needs eyes to age up. He almost has enough food, has enough gold, and he has a decent farm economy established. The blacksmith may be in a bad location. He may need to delete the blacksmith and relocate it. Archers trying to successfully engage those spearmen. Those villagers going down as well. Very nice. Looks like Cyan has not stolen all the deer. I think that is the closer deer deposit. He has stolen the farther deer deposit entirely. I'm also curious how much deer are still on the ground. It's hard to tell, but there's even still living sheep here. There are deer carcasses there, so he must have a decent food reserve. I have really no way to check in. Got Mount Lu Academy being established, giving some access to more Imperial official research. Not sure anything's going to be super useful at the moment. 50% faster is nice and all, but not it's super important. Super Visitor can be nice, but not super important. Now surprise outposts and keys make them take less damage, which is really not that useful. And increase the build limit and grants one immediately upon completion, which is probably the best out of the three. He's going right now for the make them move faster. Single whip reform. I'll say they need a bit more than one weapon. Make them move even faster. Do now Palace of Sultanate being aged up for the Deadly Sultanate player, the Gunpowder Tower Elephants. Right as when the Zeus's Legacy just got to Castle Age. And we've got some early Grenadiers. I forgot that Zeus's Legacy can get out early Grenadiers. Let's see, where are they? Here's one. Early Grenadier does do 10 damage plus 15 versus building. Which, I don't think early Grenadier is going to be super useful right now. He's fighting against mostly Ghazi Raider Archer Force. The early Grenadiers are classified as range gunpowder. I don't know if they're classified as light or heavy. If they're classified as light, they will take bonus damage from those archers. Multiple tower elephants being pulled in the field. Gunpowder tower elephants a little bit bugged where it shows 3 in the bottom. I think, yeah, he has 3 separate individual tower elephants. While the gunpowder elephants will do show a 3 for 1. Something that still needs to be fixed in the replay system. Like many things. That scholar does go down. I don't know why. Why does it look like these guys have a gun in the back? That's some sort of poking stick. I'm not sure what it is, but it looks like a gun from distance. Not sure what it does. I don't know much about elephant handling. So I'm curious how well elephants taste. And now the Haldol is researching. Even the tower elephant's crossbow, including bonus damage is heavy. It also gives tower elephants plus 30% health, which I believe it does affect the gunpowder elephants. Guess we'll find out soon enough. Yep, now they have 13 range armor, so even crossbowmen would hardly do anything to them. Grenadiers do siege damage. Is that why he's trying to go for Grenadiers? To use siege damage against them? I have no idea how effective Grenadiers are versus tower elephants. I have never thought about that before. Incendiary arrows versus wood research. Economic research. First gunpowder elephant does get increased health. Range cavalry, elephant. Doesn't say gunpowder, so I'm assuming it does not receive bonus damage for archers. This is going to be a big stampede of elephants. We do have a very excellent number of spearmen. That's going to be very important. The palace guards will have trouble versus all the crossbowmen equipped tower elephants. Got a good number of grenadiers here. Maybe he's going for the shrapnel projectiles. Does he have the shrapnel projectiles researched? The hard case bombs, he does not. It is being researched at the moment. Zeus, I think he's just using that as a force recon. He's trying to spare population. They're going to be completely worthless in the next fight. And sees all the tower elephants. This does give him some valuable information. Gold mines almost cleaned on up. He does have 2 more small gold mines over here, both untouched and unspoiled. Very well, these are age 4 units versus age 3 units. This does not feel good for red. I have no idea how this fight's going to go. Blue has twice the army value as well. Lancers try to move forward as a sacrificial lamb. I wonder if these tower elephants get affected by the silk bow research. Those grenadiers even have which is throwing the projectiles. They have only 3 range. These elephants have 5 range. Yeah, red just overall got annihilated. Blue did lose some basic units there. They were just throwing on in. Units he didn't really care much for. Got more our elephants being queued on the field. He also has 40 scholars. Elite army tactics not on the way for the Delhi Sultanate player. Paw just queued on up. I also haven't seen the arrows through these guys. Doesn't say to gain an anti-structure weapon. I suppose the elephants themselves are anti-structure. Well, what I thought. What did I think? Chemistry now being researched as well. I wonder if that affects the gunpowder elephants. Elephants charging way forward. Crossbone are worthless against these elephants. Right now the crossbone doing 14 damage. These elephants have 14 armor. They're literally doing 1 damage per bolt against them. Warlords, multiple warlords here. Oh, does get 1 spearman converted. Another warlord there. He's trying to go for a... Red does back in the game now. Dan Grade saying, thanks for watching, and on to the next replay.